Hi, I'm Dan Schmitt. I do a weekly television show called Team Chicago Challenge. My website is teamchicago.tv, teamchicago.tv. We're at Byron Motorsports Park, northwest of Chicago. Beautiful racetrack, but it's got a lot of rain this morning, and last night there was some rain. So they're even modifying the track a little bit, which I'm all for. That's great. I get to ride my grandson's 125 Yamaha. We have a great time, no doubt about it. I'll show you some of the footage with the helmet cam, and let's see what takes place right here. I'll show you some of the action in the next 10 or 12 or 14 minutes, what happened right here at Byron with the Midwest Vintage Group. My website is teamchicago.tv. Let's get into the racing action. This race is 100 Evo, plus 40, plus 55, bikes up to 1989. Up front, early leader, that's Rocky Thomas, 736 right there on his case. That is 59. 59 is Robert Underhill. He's from Lake Station, Indiana. He's on that Honda. Great racing action, but the track has been shortened because of the rain. It is really tough. As we see number 3 moving up, that is Jim Greenland. He's from Tomahawk, Wisconsin. The track is wet. They have cut off the back section of the track. They got a nice sort of a supercross type track up here, looking great. Up front, that is 59 Robert Underhill. Plus 40 Evolution Class 26 is Alan Mann. Rocky Thomas is second. As we see, 59 stretching his lead. Robert Underwood in that plus 55 class. Second place in that class is Keith Croyville, and third place in that class is Frank Fulmer. Riders over 55. And they're riding bikes that were built before 1989. 26 is Alan Mann. He's in the plus 40 class. Let me explain these classes a little bit. Vintage is bikes before 1974, not much suspension. Then they had the first step between 74 and 82, 83. There was the second evolution when they started putting longer suspension on and single shocks on the back. Evo class here up to 89 have full suspension with 10 to 12 inches in front, 10 to 12 inches at the rear of suspension travel. As we see, Robert Underhill still up front in that plus 55 class. 26 is Alan Mann. He's in the plus 40 class. And some of these guys are used to riding these conditions for over 40 years now. So in the end, it was Robert Underwood going on to pick up the win on that Honda in the plus 55 class. Right there, Keith Trovey on the Honda also. Then third place was Alan Mann, and Alan Mann won the plus 40 class. Rocky Thomas was second. And in the 100cc class, it was Jim Fredman from Tomahawk in that 100cc Honda. Now we're looking at Vintage up to 200, Evo up to 200, plus 50 class up to 89 bikes, and plus 55 class up to 89 bikes. A good mix of motorcycles as we see them coming through this upper section, heading over to the start-finish line. Up front, it looks like number 59. 59 is Bob Beal. Bob Beal's from Oceana, Indiana, and he's on a Honda. Right with him is 54. That's Ted Hoffmeister. He's running that number 74 bike, also on a Honda. Whoa, bike goes down. I think that's number 6. He was running right up front. I think that's Brad Goins. He's from Maryville, Indiana. He's on that Yamaha. Like his foot got caught under the bike, but he's okay. As we see the leader come by, 54, That's Bob Bean right there, 74, Ted Hoffmeister. And I believe that's 22, that is Tom Gushlas on a Yamaha. He's in the Evo up to 200. As we spot this Motaco looking bike, it is a Motaco frame and gas tank. But that is number 86, that's Greg Renzel, and he's got a Motaco with a Honda motor in it. He's running at 0 to 200 to nail 175 on the motor in that Motaco frame. As you see, it takes the outside line that is clearly a Motaco gas tank and frame. He's running a vintage, meaning it can only have 7 inches of travel in the front, 4 inches of travel at the rear. He's using the Motaco chassis and setup with the Honda, maybe 175 engine. As we see the leader come by one more time, that is Bob Bean up front. Right there, Ted Hoffmeister from Oswego, Illinois. 2 Hondas up front, 22 looking good. That's Tommy Gerlach, and he's from Jackson, Wisconsin. He's on the Yamaha. You see this battle between the Kawasaki, who is Chris Haverson, who's running an Evo up to 200 class, so he might be on a 175 Kawasaki trying to chase down Greg Ganzak on that 175 Honda in the Motaco frame. But as we see in the end, it is number 1. First place overall was Bob Bean, winning the 55 class. He is flying. Second place went to Ted Hoffmeister. And now it's my time to race. Watching for the board. Ready for the gate to drop. Gate drops, the bikes blast off. These are 2 classes are running. This is any age, any ability. Those are the guys jumping out front. Looks like Gary Layton got a good start. He's from Fox Lake, Illinois. I'm running the plus 60 class, modern open. I'm running my grandson's 125 Yamaha, YZ 125. This is a great bike, but as you can see, it is pretty muddy, and I have very little experience racing in the mud. I haven't run many events this year. I ran Groton in the mud earlier this year. Second time at Groton, it was a little nicer, but at least we'll get an opportunity to see what this shortened Byron track looks like. We got the double switchbacks up and down, up and down. Got another area down here. It's a little muddy, but I'll be able to get through it. Then you go back uphill. We are running the normal direction that they normally run. Go uphill. We got this double the jump. I get over that, come up to the right. Now, instead of going downhill when we get up to the top here, we're going to the right, we're going to go left, and that will take us back to the ending part of the track. They made a wise decision to shorten the racetrack so we could all race, at least in this upper area that wasn't that muddy. I rode practice down below, and it was horrible. So now we come by, we go by the water puddle on the right, stay out of the water. No traction there, that's for sure. Shoot back over to a left-hander. The Yamaha's running great. I'm grateful to my grandson. I should point out we did run a couple practice days at Joliet. So if you want to break into motocross, it is worth your while to go run some practice days. Find out what racetracks have practice. I know they have practice out here at Byron. Joliet has nighttime practice, which worked out great for my grandson and I to go during the week. As I come up to the start-finish line, it is a struggle for me, but I should point out in this class, open age ability up front, it is that Gary Layton. He went on to pick up the win. He's from Fox Lake. Second place went to Walter Shelby. Third place went to that Robert Underwood, and fourth place went to Nathan Hall. In the plus 60 modern open, I won the class. Finally, I get a motocross trophy, the first time in my entire life, and I have to thank my sponsor, my grandson Brandon, for letting me ride his great 125 Yamaha. This is definitely big fun. Next race, this is Modern Support C, Modern Support plus 35. Out front in that plus 35 class, that is Junior Jackson. Junior Jackson, we were putting on the motocross stuff at Lake County Fair, and I was videotaping in the late 90s. Junior Jackson was a genuine go fast. Also running out there is a plus 50 modern. These are modern bikes. Good riders having a good time. Up front, you have plus 50 class. That's Richie Carruthers, an old friend of mine from Lake County Cycle, and we're really going back in the past. But the 657, the mystery rider, I don't see him on the sheet. Junior Jackson is now running second to this bike, and he is leading the plus 35 modern class. Junior Jackson, a great rider, a member of the Hall of Fame. In the Modern Support C class, that's 125 and up, is Brandon Jackson, who is leading second place to Dan Schmitt. And in the plus 50 class, Modern Support Open, Richie Carruthers went on to pick up the win. Woody Layden ran second, and James Gieser ran in third place. And now we're looking at, they do run mini bikes, and some of these are modern bikes. A class for everybody. Up front, I think that's Bella Johnson battling with Eli Siegel. Now we got the 65 junior class, 65 senior class. As we see number 7, that's Evan Bullard. He's on a Kawasaki. He is leading the 65 senior class. So these are small bikes on this wet track. But it is Bella Johnson picking up the win in the 85 juniors. Eli Siegel was second. In the 65 senior, it was at number 7, Evan Bullard. And in the 65 junior, it was Kyle Bowman. And now we're seeing start of another race. Jumping out front, we get 73, Joe Hall right there, 125. It is Richie Carruthers. Great racing action. This is bikes built before year 2000 Evo 5 Open, and in the Modern Support B. 73 is up front. That's Joe Hall right there. Richie Carruthers making the move now. It is Rocky Thomas, 739 and 138. That's Walter Shelby. He's running that modern B class. We see my grandson, Brandon Griffith, and that 125 Yamaha. You see Brandon picking up the speed, and you see the leaders come by. One more time, that's Joe Hall still up front, 73. Waters Shelby, 138, is running first in the Modern Support, but running second on the track. And we see Brandon go by one more time. 73's up front, leading the Evo 5 class Open. Joe Hall, Rocky Thomas running second. Richie Carruthers is falling off the pace a little bit. Modern B Support, we got Walter Shelby, number 138, and 03 is Taylor Trovey. As we see 739, Rocky Thomas go by between the camera. Catch my grandson in a battle. As you point out, Brandon, like me, does not get to race much motocross. He's got to get into the sport if he wants to get faster. That is the key. You can see in this wet track, he's doing much better than me. See, number 73, looking great. Joe Hall, he's from Princeton, Iowa. Right there on the modern B support, Walter Shelby. This is a great race. We got bikes built before the year 2000 leading, and a modern B support bike running second place, but leading his class. As we swing over one more time, I don't know how to thank my grandson. Let me ride his bike, but over the years, as many of my bikes that I've let him ride. This is big fun coming out Midwest Vintage Motocross right here at Byron, Illinois, which is just south of Rockford, about 85 miles west of Chicago. They have a class for everybody. You want to see what motocross is all about? Check out their schedule at their website, www.Midwest Motocross MX. Next up, this is Evo 2. This is for bikes built between 1978 and 1981. Jumping out front, it's number 22. That's Tommy Gerlach. He's from Jackson, Wisconsin. Second place is like Alex Kraus from St. Charles, Illinois. Get a good look at this beautiful racetrack. Like I said, they cut off the back section of the track, which makes better TV for me, and the back section was basically underwater. It rained all night, and it rained in the morning when I was out to practice. It was raining and the mud was miserable. As we see Tommy Gerlach come by, right there is Alex Kraus, Tommy Sweater, and Matthew Boger. Now let me try to explain Evo 2. Like I stated earlier, vintage is bikes below 22. They had a problem. He's got to start that bike. I might have went through that mud puddle up there. But Evo vintage is before 74. Next to no suspension. Evo 1 is they added more suspension, 8-9 inches front and back on the bikes. Evo 2 is when Yamaha came out with the mono shock. One shock in the rear, which gave more travel. Now we're seeing up front, this is a Mako, and this is Alex Kraus. He's from St. Charles, Illinois. Tommy Gerlach, he's got his bike running. Tom Sweating right there, Matthew Boger, and Jim Birdman. These bikes have a little more suspension, not the sophisticated suspension as the Evo 4 and Evo 5 bikes, but a little more travel on the bikes. A lot of these bikes are still running drum brakes, so disc brakes were not introduced yet at this point. Going on to pick up the win, it was Alex Kraus from St. Charles, Illinois on that beautiful red Mako. Tommy Gerlach made it back up to second. Tom Sweater was in third place, and Matthew Boger finished in fourth. Now we're looking at two-stroke only, open 125 and up, and two-stroke only under 150, open plus 35. Up front is 156. That's Sean Eisen. He's from Prairie Grove, Illinois. He's on a Yamaha. Second place like Matt Drucker. He's on a Yamaha also. Good battle. We see Woody Layden, number 21. He's in that plus 35 class on a two-stroke up to 150 cc. Now we spot this battle up front. It is Sean Eisen. He's battling with that mystery rider 657. Now these are on two-stroke motorcycles, any size larger than 125. We got a great battle up front. Sean Eisen is battling with that mystery rider 657. Then we got Matt Drucker, who's officially in second place. As we see this battle up front through the double switchback section right here at Byron Motorsports Park, Byron, Illinois. That Sean Eisen, he is showing the fast way around on that two two-stroke open class motorcycle. And what a day for a race. A little muddy, but you can see these guys. And whoa! The mystery rider had a little problem going on to pick up the win in the two-stroke open. It is Sean Eisen. Second place went to Matt Drucker. Third place went to Trace Kransky. Well, we all had big fun at Byron Motorsports Park. For more information on Midwest Vintage Motocross, their website is MidwestVintageMX.com. MidwestVintageMX.com. If you want to contact me, it's teamdan45@gmail.com, and make sure you search on YouTube for more motorcycle racing action with Dan Schmitt Motorcycle Racing.